Good morning to you. It must be 5 a.m. in the morning because it's time for another Hardison's tip. I'm your host, Brandon Hardison. We help and discuss all of our brothers and sisters in the vertical sales. So the key account, major account up and down the street in home sales. You still may be off, but our people in retail, our people selling automobiles, they're still out doing it. So we try to give you something to focus on before you go out there and hit the day. So let's get started picking up on the last video. We were talking about having a great automotive sales year for 2021. And we were just going back to basics, talking about some of the things you, as a sales professional, need to always think about. So, picking up from there, we need to establish a strong online presence. And that's true. Most search engine and social media platforms now play a significant role in consumers' buying experience. Researchers have found out that car buyers spend an average of 14 hours researching and shopping online before every visiting a dealership in person. So, without a strong and active online presence, you could be missing out on all easy sales opportunities to build larger customer relationships and your base. The study also found that close to 80% of shoppers visit at least two websites during their research. 65 start with their search on a third party website, while 32% end up on a dealer's page. Now, these findings demonstrate the importance of your website as an active sales tool, offering consumers a simple means of collecting information on vehicles, price, financial options. All these can help build trust early in the buying process. That said, your website must be informational, engaging, and effective, driving sales leads to have an impact on your bottom line. Your content should be consistently updated to reflect the most accurate information about your dealership and your vehicle inventory. It's also important to optimize your website page for mobile users to ensure all visitors have a positive experience browsing your site. Alongside user friendly design and informational content, your website should have comprehensive vehicle pages with photos, real time pricing information, educational shopping guides, breakdown of your F&I products. And if you're heavy into certified pre-owned, it should be everywhere from your home landing page. Maybe we're talking about an explanation of the certified pre-owned program where the vehicles themselves are had. Is there a way we can put some knowledge of what's in our program there, or the person doing the voiceover as we look around the vehicle? Are they talking about the certified pre-owned program or just the vehicle? People get lost when they're at your inventory page and you see certified pre-owned and they're still wondering what's included in the program. You should be redundant in all ways where they can always know what your manufacturer's certified pre-owned should include. Now, the other things of a website optimization is to make it easy online for shoppers to locate your dealership, browse your inventory, start the purchasing process. While it's true that younger consumers are more online buying people, the majority of shoppers are 81% of that group, but they still prefer to purchase or lease in person. Ultimately, your website should function as a stepping stone for the buyer's journey and encourage to visit your dealership in person. Now, for the salesperson, you've always heard me say salespeople are lazy. Why? Unless the management has prioritized sales training, it's going to be tough to get done. Consumer preferences are consistently changing. When you can make it difficult to keep your new car sales tracking and statistics relevant and impactful. In addition to a new hire training, dealerships should offer upskilling and professional development opportunities that encourage employees to grow. Business training, in particular, can provide an inside look at a wide range of selling fundamentals, including digital retail and sales techniques, the psychology behind high end purchases, how to conduct retail presentations, the basics of sales conversations. Alongside sales training, you should also provide your staff with regular refresher courses about F&I products, loan, lease offerings, and standard maintenance contracts. This can help encourage your sales team to introduce the F&I and fixed operation packages early in the sales conversation. It can also give your sales team a leg up when negotiating with high intent shoppers who are ready to purchase. Now, one thing I would say to add on to that, if you, the salesperson, are going to be talking about F&I would get with your F&I managers or one of your desk managers. What can I say up to what point, and what do you want me to stay away from? We don't want to cross into another department's realm by you regurgitating too much information about things you don't know about. But if there is a process, if there is a handoff that you put in, nothing wrong with that. Once again, Brandon Hardison for Hardison's Tips on this beautiful Wednesday, the last Wednesday of 2020. Now, keep in mind, one more day to go to this old year. We can still get something done today, but you must be thinking of all of these things we talked about on the previous videos on how the first 5, 6 steps are most important because you are the face of the dealership. You are looked upon as the guest. And all of these things that we've talked about so far are before the demo ride. So if a customer is not satisfied with you, they will usually leave and go to another dealership inside these process we were talking about all week. If you can get them to the demo ride and they go on the ride and come back safely, and you asked because you got your report card, how was their experience? Do they want to see numbers on this particular vehicle? And they say yes. As a manager, I would applaud. You did what you were supposed to do. You had a conversation, you gave them knowledge. They drove the vehicle because we did a good job of listening during the investigation. And sales is just a numbers thing. So the more you can have on your pipeline, the better off 2021 selling year is going to be for you. Once again, Brandon Hardison, President Champion Strategies, with a little Hardison's tips. We have one more to give you tomorrow, and then this year, 2020, will finally go away. So, the brothers and sisters that are still getting up, going to hit the street, hope you got something out of today's lesson. As always in party, you go out and you make it a champion.